Hi guys, welcome back, welcome aboard, welcome home, completely and totally dependent on where you are in relation to this channel and the energies of this week. So this week we're going to talk about what is up for the week of Monday the 6th of September through Sunday the 12th of September 2021. This week starts out big, right? We started with a Virgo moon coming off of a Pluto-Venus square. And hello, we start, see, that makes me laugh. We start out this week with a Mars-Pluto trine, right? Very early on Monday. Venus is going to trine Jupiter. We have a new moon at 14 Virgo. The sun trines Uranus. Yeah. And then Mars is going to be in conjunct Jupiter, right? So this is a day of action and power. It's a day of 3D experience and expansion. This new moon in Virgo is very, very powerful. This is a moon that is really going to set the tone, right, for your upcoming experience. Virgo, super powerful, trining Uranus, shifts and changes, right? Big deal. This is about self-awareness. This is about really being focused on your goals and how you are going to move forward. Huge energy, huge. On Tuesday, hello. On Tuesday, the moon is going to make some aspects to Neptune and Pluto and Jupiter and Mars before moving into Libra later in the day. Interesting. And then we have a Mercury opposition to Chiron, right? So this is a day that is about no illusions, right? It's a day that's powerful. It's a day that is feelings driven and very balanced forward movement, right? So that Chariot energy is preloaded. It's about balanced communication. It's about speaking your truth, being heard, and making sure that that flow of communication is coming directly from your heart. On Wednesday, the moon is going to aspect Saturn. Wow, hello. Saturn and Chiron and Mercury and Uranus. There's a lot of Uranus involvement this week, guys. It's a super powerful week for changes. So Wednesday, supported feelings, right? What can I do and how can I do it? It's about checking your actions and your feelings and creating structures and really making sure that you're speaking into action what you want and how you're going to angle in, right? That abracadabra is super important this week. Amy Jance, do you hear me? So this day, by the way, and this week really is about making sure that you are certain that you understand that chaos and bliss are always a matter of perspective. Thursday. Thursday, the moon aspects Neptune and Pluto and Jupiter and Venus. So it's about real feelings, right? It's about octaves of alignment. It's about how you are in it, right? How can I be in it with that trine to Jupiter and with that conjunction to Venus? It's about really understanding that we are always manifesting what we are, not what we say, right? Going right back to that new moon, guys. On Friday, the moon moves into Scorpio. And then Mercury is going to be in conjunct Uranus. Again, Uranus is all over this week. The moon squares Saturn. Venus moves into Scorpio and then is in conjunct Chiron and opposing Uranus again, right? So this is about emotional intimacy, right? Depths, authenticity, or secrets, right? All this Scorpio energy. What are you hiding? How are you in union? Be cautious, because you may very well say a thing incorrectly today, right? With that Mercury in conjunct Uranus. And then as Venus moves into Scorpio, this is really going to be a day of amplified feelings, right? So all of these things that have been coming up as the moon moves into Scorpio and then Venus moves into Scorpio just hours later, it is about being in your depths, feeling into your depths, and witnessing the fact that you create from those depths. And so if you're not in alignment, and if you're not speaking it truthfully, then you're creating a faulty foundation. So how can you dive into your feelings? Well, I mean, you just do, right? It's about fearlessly diving into those depths, and then understanding that that is how we come into union, from that place of bareness, from that place of vulnerability, right? Scorpio likes to tend to hide or conceal. With the moon and Venus in Scorpio, sorry, that's not going to be allowed at all. Saturday, the 11th, the moon aspects the sun and Neptune and Jupiter and Pluto and Mars. Here's the deal. Where are your heels dug in? With that moon opposing Uranus and squaring Jupiter, right? This is a day of escapism. And here's the thing. The moon also trines Neptune, which is in retrograde. So you have the opportunity to confront your heart's truths, or you have the opportunity to escape them. Also, Jupiter is semi-sextile Pluto for the second time this year. So again, how are you in either denial or acceptance of your depths? What are you doing, right, with that Mars sextile? And here's the deal. Upon reflection, you're going to be aware of some things that you are doing in that escapism mode, as opposed to being in that confrontation mode. It's going to be illuminated. And then on Sunday, the moon moves into Sagittarius, right? And then sextiles Saturn and trines Chiron. So a pretty powerful day, right, where you're urged to either deepen your experience, right, with that moon in Sagittarius, or to flee your experience with that moon in Sagittarius. So you'll be aware. What was your aim? What was your trajectory, right, with that sextile Saturn and trine Chiron? Where were you feeling into your limits? Where were you feeling into your wounds? And where were you creating a limitation based on your wounds? Or where were you expanding your horizon based on your healing, right? You'll know the answer by how it feels. And that moon is also opposing the North Node, right? Allowing you to witness either the way you have manifested your destiny, or not manifested your destiny, right? So this is a pretty big week. Like I said, there's a lot of Uranus involvement this week, and that is about shifts and changes. So this is a week to really find that place of soft knees, right, where you're actually surfing instead of crashing into the wave, right? If you can ride the balance and dive into the depths, right, with this moon that starts out in Virgo, which is beautiful service, and then rolls through Libra and Scorpio. By the way, I was feeling 2 oracles, so I'm gonna grab one from both, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, soft knees, definitely the key here this week. Being ready for your own flow, right? Being ready to witness your own perspective, being ready to see how you shift in as chaos or bliss. how you're in it as change or stagnation. And with all of these Uranus transits this week, you're being asked to step into your shift. You know, remember, Uranus is the sideways planet, right? Uranus does not spin on an axis like we do, or most planets do. Uranus revolves sideways. So there's it's all about perspective, right? So let's have a conversation. So on Monday, we talked about Monday being that really powerful new moon, action and power, 3D experience and expansion, self and awareness, right? Being goal focused. Look, this is balanced forward motion and conservation. So how can you be in your balanced forward motion, right? And be moving forward while still making sure that your needs are met? Well, the answer is trust, right? We have this beautiful Venus trine Jupiter in air signs, Libra and Aquarius. So this is about creating for you, but for the collective, reining in any tendency to be in your overness, your too muchness, right? And really standing in that place of perfect service to yourself and the collective, yourself and the collective, yourself and the collective. And as we talk about that new moon, that serve or suffer, right, is going to come into play. So serve or suffer. Service is always the best option, right? When you have the opportunity to withhold or give, when you give, you open up the avenues for more. So yeah, definitely aligned choice, always the way to go. Tuesday, we've got that beautiful opposition to Neptune and trine to Pluto. Powerful day of no illusions, right? We've got 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. So 10 of Pentacles being about legacy and fulfillment, happy home, having all that you've dreamed, all that you've worked for, because right, this is Pentacles. So again, we hearken back to that balanced forward motion, communication, speaking your truth, being in that flow, right? How do you get all of those things? Well, you stand in your flow. There's no way you can get to the 10 of Pentacles without letting go of the need to hoard, the need to be in scarcity focus. And that 8 of Swords is all about keeping yourself in that mindset of, right, anything, any kind of scarcity, whether it's love or money or power or opportunity. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you withholding, right? Where are you not in flow for that balanced forward motion? The only answer is in your heart, right? Chariot is the card of Cancer, that card of the moon, the card of what is in your heart, right? Powerful feelings, right? The moon moves into Libra and creates that necessary balance. You can't withhold. You can't withhold. You can only create from your openness, not your closedness. Yeah, you can try to create from your closeness, but I'm going to predict that might not work so well. On Wednesday, we've got the Strength and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, wow. So the Strength is a card of faith, right? So this is, remember that day, about supported feelings, about what you can do, about structure, and balanced, right, into that, what are you speaking into being, right? With Mercury opposed to Chiron. Where are you creating from your wounds? Well, I mean, you're going to feel that. So Queen of Pentacles, I am in my resourcedness. Strength, I have full faith. I know that in every way I am provided for, right? This is a week of that whole getting shit done, right? Having real opportunity for accomplishment, whether that is tangible or intangible accomplishment. What am I creating from my beliefs? What am I calling toward me from my abundance? How am I witnessing myself as both chaos and bliss, and understanding that I'm the flow between them, and only my perspective allows me to shift between hypervigilance and superpower, right? Yeah, so be aware that you're speaking it into existence in every moment. Your belief, your creation is what's calling all of that to you. On Thursday, this is that day about being in it, right? We have the moon trining Jupiter and being in opposition to Venus. So what we're feeling is what we're creating. So we've got the Seven of Cups, which is about illusion, right? And so we have the moon in conjunct Neptune, right? That's all about illusion and feelings, right? The Page of Cups is that beautiful coming in of new awarenesses, ways to feel. So as that moon squares Pluto, you have that beautiful opportunity, that dynamic tension, right? You get to choose your octave of alignment with your heart, right? You get to pick it. Which one feels the best? Guess what? You already know. Do you see these little echoes right here? There's only one answer to that, right? Align to your real feelings. As Neptune is in retrograde, there is no illusion. There's only how you feel. Very simple, very simple. Friday, the moon moves into Scorpio. Mercury is in conjunct Uranus, and Venus moves into Scorpio as well. So we have the world. This is cycles. This is turning. Seven of Pentacles, patiently waiting. What have you planted? What is beneath your surface, right? Where is your awareness, right, of that cycle, of yourself in that cycle? Again, we talked about Mercury being in conjunct Uranus this day. So is there a way where you've been holding something, perhaps holding something in your mind that needs to be spoken? Well, maybe. I mean, maybe that might be it. How is your cycle turning? And how are you being out of amplification as Venus moves into Scorpio and the moon is in Scorpio? You have the opportunity to claim your truths. Squaring Saturn is going to allow you to create that structure to make sure that you're prepared for the coming shift, for the amplification. But it's always, always, always about diving into those feelings. You can talk it through as much as you want, which is a beautiful thing. It's great to be prepared, but you have to feel it in order to experience it. You have to feel it in order to shift it. You have to feel it in order to heal it. So sometimes you have to be patient, but you have to witness yourself in that process all the time. And as that wheel turns, right, when you hit the bottom, what's down underneath, what you've planted, what you are waiting to be, to come to fruition, that which has been sown is going to be brought back up. So there is no secret. There is no concealment. It's only vulnerability. It's only authenticity that's going to get you to that backside of that wheel, to that shift. On Saturday, we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, right? So this is that day where we're digging in our heels, right? Escapism or confrontation. The moon is in opposition to Uranus and square Jupiter. Ace of Cups is about new feelings, right? What are you doing? Nine of Pentacles is that which you have built yourself. How have I resourced myself? How have I done that? Well, I mean, it's going to pop up. It's going to show you on this day. What have I created, and how is my emotional state related to what I've created, right? Moon in opposition to Uranus. This is a direct opportunity. Moon square Jupiter. How am I growing? Or how am I simply saying that I'm growing? How am I reflecting? What is coming up from my depths? Well, you're going to see it, right? What you have built is what you feel, and what you feel is what you have built. So these are going to be in stark alignment, undeniable alignment on this day, in forward motion, right? And then on Sunday, the moon moves into Sagittarius, right? and then sextile Saturn, trines Chiron. So we have the Lovers, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is unconditional love, that feeling of unconditional love, and the Lovers is about divine union. So you'll know it by how you feel, right? And by how it feels. You always know by how it feels. So the urge to deepen your experience or to flee your experience, the urge to witness what was your aim, what was your trajectory. Have I created my experience based on my limits or based on my wounds? How am I balancing this, right? How am I balancing those things? How am I allowing myself to be in receipt and in giving? Am I allowing myself to do both in that flow? Or am I just giving? Am I just receiving? You know, the Lovers doesn't allow that to be a possibility. The Lovers say, this is your choice based on how it feels, right? And that's the only choice there is. And as the moon is opposed to the North Node, you are bringing your destiny to you. There's nothing but balance on this day, right? This is a balanced energy, right? Divinely balanced energy. This is the minor of justice, right? So what I'm giving is what I'm receiving. What I'm receiving is what I'm giving. I am only and always in balance, right? Simply by looking around at my environment, I can easily and quickly assess where I am. So, you know, facts, right? So fractally delicious, right? Let's talk about that. So we know that fractals spiral outward, and with each choice you make, they take on a new trajectory, which is very fitting for this week as we talk about balanced forward motion and chaos and perspective and bliss and being in your experience, right? And being in your authenticity and being fearlessly vulnerable and not hiding anything and knowing that that's how you're amplifying. What are you doing? Where are you in that point of creation? Where are you in escape? Where are you in confrontation? Where are you paying more attention to your wounds? Where are you paying more attention to your limits or to the trajectory of your heart, right? You've got options. You've always got options with all of these. And where you end up is always like you're in choice and your fractal moves. You're in choice and your fractal moves. And every pattern will spiral until you choose, right? So if you stand like this, these are cards of stagnation, of immobility, right? These are not. These are absolutely not. You know, these are cards of immobility, right? Immobility. And then we're asked to witness the motion of the rest of these cards. You know, the Chariot is a card of movement. Ten of Pentacles is a card of culmination. Strength is a card of faith, which is always a card of movement. Seven of Cups is a moving card in and of itself, right? The Page of Cups, emotions are always in motion. They are not standing still. The world is inherently mobile. Ace of Cups is an infusion, right? Yes, thank you. I will take that new way to feel based on what I have created. And the Lovers, definitely a card of motion. Six of Pentacles, a card of give and take, balance all over the place. So I'm just saying, y'all. All right, let's look at this beautiful card. Look at that. The Golden Children. Okay, I like it. All right, the Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Golden children, or children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with the physical life, right? You're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning, right? To treat yourself to that new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture it and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, right? To remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. I mean, facts. And then here we've got number 49, the Observer. Look at that sweet little fox. Isn't he darling? Oh, I love him. All right, number 49. All right. Look at me, so cute. Perspective. Objectivity. Neutral observation from a distance. Right. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, the culture, the environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find, right? So as this moon, this whole week, moves toward that shifting moon into Sagittarius, allowing you to expand or refine your trajectory in balance, right? In balance with what the divine is asking of you, your mission, your purpose, right? Your own personal culmination, free of any kind of illusion, because Neptune is retrograde, right? That means there are no illusions right now. And all you can do is get below, scratching that surface, to the heart of what is being asked of you, right? And it's not like the universe isn't supporting you. Not at all. We've got the Chariot, balance, forward motion. We've got Strength, which is all about faith. We have beautiful, beautiful heart awarenesses and the embodiment of that experience in every way, right? We're being asked to utilize this earth energy of this new moon in order to create what is being asked of us. What is being asked of us? A whole lot of space to hold, guys. A whole lot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful space. It's heart space. It's beautiful heart space, actually. Right? So you're just stepping into your destiny by letting go of every thing that's in the way. So allow yourself to be put into service, even if it feels like it's sideways, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels slow or scary, right? This is just being being in fear. But the key to the Eight of Swords is that you're never actually bound. You're always free. It's just your own illusions that keep you there. So, right? Just go deep, because I mean, That's what we're here to do, right? Remember that what we're doing is in service to everything that we are. And what we're being asked to step into is our destiny, right? Can you do it? Why, absolutely. Absolutely you can. All the support is there. So all it requires is your consent and the release of all the things that are keeping you stuck and stagnant. So, right, keep moving. We will talk about the new moon. We will also talk about Venus moving into Scorpio. In the meantime, stay balanced, right? And stay deep and stay mobile. Keep your knees soft and big blessings.